pops up, the butter melts. You dance in socks the way it felt. Sunlight creeping through the blinds. Your laughter curls in lazy lines. I watch you pour that second cup. Your sleepy smile just wakes me up. The scent of cinnamon and rain wrapped around your morning name. We don't need plans or grand escapes, just time that moves at Sunday's pace. No ticking clocks, no rush or race, just you and me and window haze. Cinnamon morning, soft and slow, where love just breathes and coffee flows. You hum a tune with honey eyes, and I get lost in lullabies. No need for more than you right here. A breakfast kiss, the sky so clear, and in that hush the daylight brings. You are my cinnamon mornings. The pan's still warm from eggs we shared. My hoodie hanging where you stared. You read the comic slips in curl, and I forget the rest of world. Your voice blends with the kettle sigh, like jazz that's played when time slips by. No filter needed, no disguise, just cozy truths and open skies. We don't say much, but that's okay. You're writing crumbs across my day. If home's a place, then you're the start that turned this space into my heart. Cinnamon mornings kissed with light. No perfect frames, but still so right. You taste like calm, like something sweet, like every love I dreamed I'd meet. I don't need years or diamond rings, just this small piece your presence brings. You're not a storm, you're how it sings in all my cinnamon mornings. We've got no rules, no clock to fight, just tangled arms and golden light. Cinnamon mornings made to keep inside the way your whispers sleep. And if the world forgets to spin, I'd stay right here wrapped in your grin. So brew another smile again. Let's toast to now, not if or when. This is the song my daylight sings. It starts and ends with cinnamon morning. Last week, sealed in silence, labeled keep. You never asked, I never poured. Now all we've got is slightly bored. You stir your words with gentle pride. I sip the ones you left inside. They used to steam, now they just chill, but somehow still they almost thrill. I don't miss fire, just the glow of mornings when we didn't know how cold we'd get, how far we'd drift, how ice love loses all it lived. Cold brew heart, no sugar now, served it straight, don't ask me how. You said it's fine, we're just grown up, but you still blink when I fill your cup. We're not in flames, we're just apart, still feel you stir this cold brew heart. We had the summer in our veins, now all that's left are window panes. You text like we're still good as gold, but nothing warm can fit this mold. I take my sips and fake the cool, like love is something we outgrew, but underneath this frozen sheen our echoes of what might have been. I see your smile and taste the past in caramel that didn't last. We were the blend they said would fade, but still I crave the brew we made. Cold brew heart, no sweet disguise, just caffeine, truths and bitter ties. You said it's best, let's not rewind, but somehow I still press rewind. No steamy talks, no fire start, just echoes through my cold brew heart. Go cold but still remain a quiet sip of what we feign. Cold brew heart, we let it steep, not hot enough to make us sleep, but deep enough to never die. A quiet buzz we can't deny. We smile like we were worlds apart, but you still stuck. Cold brew heart. Lights all low, the floor is wide. I hear your song, but you're not by my side. One drink in hand, I catch my breath. The space till echoes what we left. Mirror ball spins like days gone fast. I'm in the now, you're in the past. I sway with ghosts, but keep the beat and rhythm soft beneath my feet. I close my eyes and take the lead. No need for arms, just heart and need. The silence leans, the bassline flows, and in this night I let you go. Dancing alone but feeling whole. No partner now, just soul on soul. The room is full yet I'm apart, but in my sway I own my heart. No need to fill the space you left. I breathe, I move, I feel the rest. You're gone but I'm still in this song. Dancing alone and moving on. You used to pull me close on cue. Now I find rhythm without you. The lights still dim the way they did, but now I shine where I once hid. My shadow spins like second skin. No one to lose, no one to win. I don't forget, but I forgive. And in this dance I start to live. Each step reminds me who I am. A melody that doesn't beg. I'm not a half, I'm not awake. Just full in time, just shifting fate. Dancing alone but feeling whole. No partner now, just soul on soul. The room is full yet I'm apart, but in my sway I own my heart. No need to fill the space you left. I breathe, I move, I feel the rest. You're gone but I'm still in this song. Dancing alone and moving on. Feel the flame. Just one good beat to call my name. Dancing alone, no strings to hold. A quiet fire, not loud but bold. No perfect pair, no final vow. Just me and music here and now. I lost a love but found my pace, and in this sound I find my grace. Still spinning while the night goes long. Dancing alone, but still strong. had the timing almost right. We kissed like stars just out of sight. The way you laughed, the way I stayed. We painted dreams but none remained. I held your hand but not too tight. You loved me soft but not for life. The song was there, the chords were close. It felt like love almost. I tell my friends it's fine, I'm good. But if you called, I know I would go back to when the light was low, where every yes still felt like no. Everything, almost every flame. We had the fire but not the name. You were the echo in my room, but not the one I'd meet at noon. We fit like puzzle pieces, lost the line but couldn't take the cost. A perfect frame, an empty post. We had it all almost. Kept your notes, the scarf you wore. Still trace your shape behind my door. We danced the rain through muted beats, but missed the rhythm when it hit. The plans we made, half drawn and sweet, now live in drafts I never read. You said someday, I said we'll see, but someday wasn't meant for me. I try to sleep but dream you near, and wake in beds that feel too clear. You're still the verse I never write, the almost love that burns so bright. Everything, almost all but truth. We aged too fast, we lost our youth. You were the line before the kiss, the part of me I still dismiss. We reached the edge but didn't die. Felt more than most but not alive. A full heart paused, a final toast to what we were almost. We were the book without last page. We were the storm that missed the stay. And if there's more, it's not today. We left it all one step away. Everything, almost that was us. A silent pact, a fractured trust. I still replay what didn't end, the start that didn't quite pretend. I'd love you still if time allowed, but now you're lost inside the crowd. A masterpiece with no brush strokes. You were my all, almost. We said goodbye in borrowed light. You turned away, but not quite right. Your eyes still held that quiet flame, but time and place forgot our name. I told you maybe some other time. You smiled like it was still a rhyme. A love too soft, too soon, too near. So I whispered back, maybe next year. And maybe time will bend for us, or we'll unlearn this gentle hush. I'll cross your path in some cafe, and all the words will find their way. Maybe next year, when hearts align, when distance fades and clocks unwind, we'll laugh again in open skies. promise with no more reasons, no more lies. I'll hold your hand and won't let go the way I should have done, I know. And we'll begin from this frontier in softest spring, maybe next year. The leaves will fall, the city turns, but something in me still returns to how you said my name that night, like it was wrapped in fading light. I write your name in coffee foam and call the silence when I'm home. No promises, just time unclear, but still I wait. Maybe next year. And if we meet by some old chance in crowded rooms or backward glance, don't say too much, just say you stayed. And I believe the love delayed. Maybe next year stars will align, and what we lost we will define. No what if past, no pause goodbyes, just you and me, no alibis. I'll trace your smile like it's brand new, but feel it like I always do. Our love still waiting past the fear for its own time. Maybe next year. Time don't heal, but it can wait for hearts to find the perfect state. Maybe next year, spring will speak in notes we buried all last week. I'll find you where the stillness ends, and we'll begin, not just pretend. No longer close, no longer near, but truly yours. Maybe next year. I left a message on your thread, though I know you've long since read. No typing dots, no little gray, just silence that won't go away. I talked about the coffee shop where we would laugh and never stop. I said your name like it still meant, but I was speaking to your absence. These words just float and never land, like reaching out without a hand. It's not a cry, it's not a plea, just ghosts of what we used to be. One-sided conversations, quiet rain. I speak in loops you don't explain. I ask you how your day has been, then answer back like I pretend. There's no reply, but I still write to feel you near in silent night. Each word I say is a missing piece, and one-sided piece I can't release. Toothbrush leans but never moves. I keep the seat just how you used. I hum our song in muted tones. You echo soft in empty homes. You didn't leave with slamming doors, just closed yourself behind no mores. Now I rehearse what's left unsaid, the shadows in my cluttered head. They say move on, say something new, but nothing's quite as real as you. So I just fill the in-betweens with phrases stitched from fading scenes. One-sided conversations on repeat. I send a smile you'll never meet. I share a joke, I ask you why, but only hear the ceiling sigh. I hold my phone like you might blink, or feel my pause, or hear me think. It's not a cry, it's not release, just one last thread that won't find peace.
Mystery. Maybe you still care. I talk to you not to forget, but to remember with regret.
One-sided conversations fading light. I speak to stars that fall from sight. It's not for hope, it's not to mend, but just to love you to the end. No need for words, no final say. I'll talk to you like every day, until the echoes learn to cease. I'll live inside this one-sided peace. You wore my hoodie, sleeps too long, dancing barefoot to a midnight song. I flipped the pancakes one by one. You stole the spatula for fun. The window steam from syrup heat. You hum the hook off tempo sweet. No fancy plans, no crystal signs, just maple moments stuck in time. The world was quiet, so were we, but louder than we'd ever be. In powdered sugar silhouettes, we found the peace that love forgets. Pancakes at midnight, we were gold. In kitchen lights, the warmest cold. A love so soft it didn't shout. It whispered, laughed, and melted doubt. No grand goodbyes, no teary fight, just you and me and buttered light. And I still smile when skies feel white, thinking of pancakes at midnight. You licked the spoon, made such a face, like joy was sugar you could taste. The clock ticked on, but we stood still, hearts rising like the batter wheel. You spilled the milk, I caught your gaze, like even messes had their place. If love is made from scenes like this, then I've still got your ghost to kiss. We didn't say forever loud, but showed it in the softened sound of forks and sighs and shared plates, and love in simple quiet states. Pancakes at midnight, love on low. No need to run, no need to know what came next or who we'd be. We just poured dreams and recipe. No spotlight scenes, just quiet grace and sticky smiles in midnight space. Still taste the time, still feel it right when I recall pancakes at midnight. I never froze that moment down, but it still lives in morning sounds, like laughter in the buttered pan, or holding on with syrup hands. Pancakes at midnight, warm and slow, a kind of love the stars don't show. Not perfect, but it tasted true, and I still smell the room of you. It wasn't much, but it was ours. Two sleepy hearts, no need for stars. Still shines beneath the frigid light, the memory of pancakes at midnight. was cold, but I'm still warm from every word you left transformed. The lights are off, the thoughts are loud. Your name still hangs in ceiling clouds. I count the reasons one by one, like missed alarms I try to shun. It's not the caffeine or the heat, it's all the truths we didn't meet. I close my eyes, you're there again. The way you spoke like summer rain, but every sigh just circles back to nights I failed to hold the track. Reasons I can't sleep, they're all you. The things we said, the things untrue, the almost kisses, half goodbyes. Your silence pressing through my sighs. No lullaby can turn me loose when every thought leads back to you. It's not the dark, it's not too deep. You're why I breathe, but can't sleep. The bed's too big, the air too still. The scent you left, it lingers still. I read our texts from way before and dream replies behind closed doors. The streetlight paints you on my wall. I chase your voice but miss the call. I told myself I'd let you go, but nights like this just say you won't. The time moves slow, the stars feel fake. The love I lost becomes my ache. You're not a ghost, not yet a song, but still you haunt where I belong. Reasons I can't sleep, it's you again. Your echo loud and every wind I toss, I turn, I hum your name. And every breath just feeds the flame. You're not around, but still you seep into my bones, into my deep. It's not regret, it's something steep. You're why I dream, but can't sleep. Maybe if I said it first. Maybe if you stay. I wish the dark could hide the weight, but silence is the loudest state. Reasons I can't sleep, they're clear. Each heartbeat writes you louder here. You're not the past, not quite the now, but you're the pause I can't allow. So here I lie in folded sheets, while all of me and you repeats. You're not the end, not mine to keep, but you're the dream that kills my sleep. Still smells like salt and something within. We laugh like August wouldn't end, but seasons never play pretend. Your freckles danced in golden light, now they just visit me at night. I still feel sand beneath my feet, but all that warmth has turned discreet. The way you said don't let me fade still echoes in the shade. Remembering August like a song that played too short but lingered long. You were the breeze, the sun, the flame. Now just the month I can't reclaim. You said forever by the bay, but we both knew you wouldn't stay. Still every dusk I feel you near, remembering August like you're here. We chased the tide with barefoot pride and watched the sky in peachy stride. You drew your name inside my hand, then ran off laughing through the sand. I checked the phone each lazy eve, but August taught me how to grieve. Not loud, not sharp, just soft and slow, the way warm seasons always go. I still wear shades you left behind, but they can't dim what's in my stuck in summer sand, remembering August like a flame that flickers through a softer name. I whisper yours when skies turn red and dream the things we left unsaid. You were the sea, the sun, the sigh that turned goodbye into a why. Still in this breeze I taste the year, remembering August, wishing you were here. You said next summer like it's close, but time just fades what mattered most. Remembering August like a wave that crashes slow but doesn't save. You held my heart in suntan lines. Now I replay those sunset signs. I smile, I ache, I breathe, I trust that love can live in golden dust. And though you're gone, I hold you clear, remembering August every year. You said forever like you meant it. Eyes like truth and lips like velvet. You held my heart with steady hands, but dropped it somewhere in the sand. I knew your words were sugar spun, but I still leaned into the sun. A love that felt too good to last still wrapped me soft and held me fast. You smiled like stars were ours to keep, but whispered promises don't sleep. And I replay that final line like it was written just for mine. You were the sweetest lie I ever knew, a love so warm it almost felt true. I kissed your words, I drank your fire, and built a dream from your desire to fall again, though it's unwise just to relive those honeyed eyes. You broke me with a lullaby, but I still crave your sweetest lie. You danced through every doubt I had, turned every wrong into a fad. You wrote the script, I played the fool, but heaven never played by rules. Now empty streets repeat your laugh, and I still sing the second half of songs we wrote but never played, like memories that won't behave. The rain still taps where you once stayed, but I don't wipe the window shade. Your shadow's soft, your voice is sly, and I still hum your favorite lie. You were the sweetest lie I ever knew, a love so warm it almost felt true. I kissed your words, I drank your fire and built a dream from your desire. I'd fall again, though it's unwise, just to relive those honeyed eyes. You broke me with a lullaby, but I still crave your sweetest lie. If lies could heal like kisses do, I'd take the bruise to feel you too. It wasn't real, but it was mine. That night your truth was by design. You were the sweetest lie I ever knew, a ghost wrapped soft in golden hue. And though it's gone, I can't deny there's beauty in a perfect lie. So I'll replay your every sigh until the real love passes by, and smile beneath a tearful sky. Still loving you, my sweetest lie. Sunday night, the world's asleep. I lie awake in thoughts too deep. Your name still buzzes in my chest, like missed alarms I can't suppress. We said we'd talk when weeks begin, but I don't know where to begin. You texted maybe Monday's fine, so here I wait between the lines. The weekend winds just pass me slow. I trace the quiet, let it grow. You said we'll see, but didn't say if I'm worth more than yesterday. Waiting for Monday like it's fate, holding my breath, it's getting late. I count the stars, I time my sighs between the silence in your eyes. I don't need poems, don't need vows, just show me that there's space for now. And I'll stay still, I'll hold the sway if something comes this Monday. I don't rewind, but still I stall in pictures hung inside my hall. That coffee cup you left behind still feels like proof of borrowed time. You weren't a plan, you weren't a guess, but somehow still you felt like rest. Now all I do is check my screen for signs you're real or just a dream. You said we'll talk when life allows, but I just wanna know the hows. If not today, then maybe soon. Or will this fade like songs at noon? Waiting for Monday for a spark to light this room that's grown too dark. I hum the tune of you and me while time just loops in minor key. I'm not the one to beg or chase, but I still save you empty space. If you still care, if you might stay, then say it come this Monday. Maybe hope's a foolish thing, but it's all I've got when phones don't ring. Waiting for Monday, heart on mute. The hours pass in substitute. If Monday comes and you're not near, at least I'll know what's left is clear. But if you do, if you appear, then I'll forget the weight, the fear. And Monday won't just feel like gray, it'll be you and me on Monday. lost all week, but when I saw you I couldn't speak. You laughed, looked down, then turned away, and I just watched the moment sway. The words were soft inside my throat, like tangled thread I never wrote. And now you're gone, the night's grown still, and I'm stuck here with all this will. I move too slow, I stay too quiet. My heart plays blues but won't ignite it. You needed truth, I gave you fear. Now all I hold is could have been near. Hesitation blues, it's all I hum. Chords of silence where love won't come. I had a chance, I let it drift. Now your goodbye's my only gift. I wish I ran, I wish I tried, instead of waiting on my pride. Now every note and every bruise just plays my hesitation blues. Your coat was red, the rain was light. You paused as if to stay that night. I stood beneath the awning shade and let you walk, afraid, afraid. You turned once more, I didn't wave, just let the moment misbehave. Now seasons change and still I find that instant looping in my mind. They say the brave don't get regrets, but I've got rooms full of almost debts. I never lied but never did, and blues are built from what I spent. Hesitation blues, my lullaby, a song I play when nights run dry. I stalled the beat, I missed the cue. Now all that's left is missing you. I wish I spoke, I wish I bled. Instead I drowned in words unsaid. Now every dusk, an empty tune rewinds my hesitation blues. Kills more than a scream, and silence haunts the sweetest dream. Hesitation blues, I live inside that moment where I let you slide. No second verse, no brighter part, just echoes through a hollow heart. The song is slow, the voice is thin, but still I press replay again. You never knew, and I still lose to these hesitation blues. Found an old box on the floor, Polaroids from days before. You and me in candid light, holding time in black and white. Your smile was soft, your hair a mess, the kind of chaos I confess felt like home inside my hands. Now it fades like beachside sand, corners curled and colors pale, but feelings hide in every trail. The ink may bleed, the frame may fold, but stories don't forget they're told. Fading photographs they hold, moments warm and edges cold. We were young and never planned how fast the present leaves your hand. You're still laughing in that frame, but I forget the day, the name. Still I rewind the faded laughs inside these fading photographs. This one's us at New Year's Eve. You kissed me first, I still believe. The background blur your tilted head. Some things stay while words are shared. That birthday cake, your sleepy eyes, the rooftop air, those city skies. I press my thumb on glossy shade, like I could feel the life we made. They say the past is just a scene, but some still play like silver screens. I try to smile, I try to laugh, but every still is soaked in dead. Fading photographs, they hold moments warm and edges cold. We were young and never planned how fast the present leaves your hand. You're still laughing in that frame, but I forget the day, the name. Still I rewind the faded laughs inside these fading photographs. Snap by snap the light grew thin, but even ghosts have ways to win. You're gone, but still my heart reacts to light and shade and old Kodak. Fading photographs, no sound, but still you move when I look down. Piece of time I can't replace, a still life shaped like your embrace. The ink is dull, the contrast low, but you're still there and still you glow. Where memories meet heart's slow path you live in, fading photographs. To meet that night, just two paths crossed under neon light. No reason, no map, no sign, but something told me you were mine. You look like deja vu in skin, like I had known you deep within. And though we spoke like strangers do, soul had lines that led to you. We drift, we bend, we disappear, but somehow you're still always near. I feel you in the quiet things, like music laced in silent strings. Invisible strings pulling tight across the stars and city lights. You go your way, I follow mine, but always meet on some design. We fall apart, we orbit close. You're in the air, I need the most. No need for signs or diamond rings. We're tied by invisible strings. You called me once at 2 a.m. No reason, just to breathe again. And though we lost more than we saved, we're stitched through time that never frays. I see you smiling passing trains, and strangers' eyes and window panes. The universe keeps drawing you in places I'm not looking to. I don't believe in fate, tangled in my every will. Some chords don't show but still they cling, like whispered names on morning wind. Invisible strings pulling tight across the stars and city lights. You go your way, I follow mine, but always meet on some design. We fall apart, we orbit close. You're in the air, I need the most. No need for signs or diamond rings. We're tied by invisible strings. You can be oceans wide or streets away, but I feel the tug with every day. You don't have to speak or stay. The thread will guide you anyway. Invisible strings we can't define, but they align us every time. Even when the world unspins, I find you there beneath my skin. We break, we heal, we turn, we swing, still bound by quiet shimmering. No matter where the distance clings, we're held by invisible strings. Clouds hang low outside my blinds, street lights blur in silver lines. The coffee's warm but I still freeze in thoughts you left between the breeze. The world is slow like sleeping tea, but you're the ghost I always see. This couch still dips where you would lean, and Sunday rains on what's unseen. I check the phone, no name appears. The drops just count the missing years. A record spins but skips the part where you once fit inside my heart. It's raining on Sunday, like it knew that I'd be thinking still of you. The sky just weeps what I can't say. In every drip you drift away. I light a candle, hum a line, but still you echo in my mind. It's just a day, that's what they say, but it feels more when skies turn gray. Your sweater's tucked behind my door. I don't wear it anymore, but somehow when the weather folds, I feel your touch in threads gone cold. I used to dance with you in socks, through puddles, halls, and ticking clocks. Now all I do is pace and pause, and write the verses of lost cause. No messages, no final call, just rain that taps the bedroom wall. And in between each soft refrain, I hear you whisper in the rain. It's raining on Sunday, like it knew that I'd be thinking still of you. The sky just weeps what I can't say. In every drip you drift away. I light a candle, hum a line, but still you echo in my mind. It's just a day, that's what they say, but it feels more when skies turn gray. I thought the time would wash you clean, but some goodbyes just stay unseen. You're in the stillness, in the the steam, a memory stitched inside the dream. It's raining on Sunday, slow and deep, where hearts like mine refuse to sleep. No thunderstorm, no dramatic end, just silent loss that won't pretend you're gone, but still this weather plays. Your shadow in my window haze. It's just a day, but not today, when Sunday rain won't go away. The sun hangs low like one last sigh. You trace your name across the sky. We shared a laugh, then watched it fade in shadows that the stillness made. You said I'll go when Monday comes, but all I hear is distant drums. Each second slips like grains of light as you dissolve into the night. We don't need storms or parting fights, just quiet rooms and softer nights. I see you close your eyes to stay, but morning always pulls away. Vanishing Sundays like perfume that fades too fast inside a room. You held me like the clock held breath, but time kept walking closer to death. No slamming doors, no bitter scream, just minutes falling through a dream. You never said, but still you go, like Sunday sun that sings too slow. Your mug still warms the window ledge, the toast you left the coffee edge. I memorize the way you yawn, as if that act could stall the dawn. You move like rain that won't return, and left the silence sharp and stern. I begged in thoughts I didn't speak, but Sundays never last the week. You said it's life, you said just time, but all I saw were exit signs. No future tense, no real goodbye, just love reduced to lullaby. Vanishing Sundays held too tight, I watch you dim into the night. No promises to keep it whole, just echoes in a cooling soul. We had no fight, we had no plan, but Sundays vanished like they ran. You smiled like you already knew the light would leave before you do. Sunday never waits to speak. Vanishing Sundays, thin as air. You're fading while you're still right there. You didn't end, you didn't break. You just became what I can't wake. So if I sit and watch the blue, I still see Sunday dissolve. I see you laugh, I see you shine, and every time I lose the line, the things I feel stay locked inside, still searching for the words to write. I try to speak but nothing stays, just echoes wrapped in quiet haze. But deep inside I know they wait, the words that might unlock the gate. The words I'll find, they're on their way, hiding behind what I don't say. Not perfect, not rehearsed or grand, just truth I hope you'll understand. I won't rush love, I won't pretend, but someday soon the silence ends. The words I'll find, they'll sound like me, and everything I hope to be.
Yeah. It's not that I don't wanna speak, it's just the moment feels too weak. I want my truth to hold you right, to land like stars in quiet night. So I rehearse them in my chest, keep shaping them to sound their best. No poetry, just voice and breath, a love that's real that fears no depth.
My heart has words you've never seen. The words I'll find, they're on their way, hiding behind what I don't say. Not perfect, not rehearsed or grand, just truth I hope you'll understand. I won't rush love, I won't pretend, but someday soon the silence ends. The words I'll find, they'll sound like me, and everything I hope to be. Chase fast, some burn bright, but I believe in softer light, the kind that stays, that doesn't fade, that shows up when the storms are late. I won't rush, I won't pretend, but I'll be here until the end. Even if you never know, I'll keep the space where love can grow. I'm waiting on forever, not just now, not just sparks that fade somehow. I'm holding still with open hands, believing in what heart understands. You may not feel it yet or see, but someday you might walk to me. I'm waiting on forever, soft and slow. With quiet faith I'll let it flow.
Yeah. It's not about the fireworks or fast replies, it's holding on beneath the skies. When love is true, it doesn't rush, it's patience built from silent hush. I see the signs and little things, and how you laugh, the calm it brings. I don't need yes, I don't need when, I'll wait for you beyond the end. the stillness. And know my love's been here for you. I'm waiting on forever, not just now, not just sparks that fade somehow. I'm holding still with open hands, believing in what heart understands. You may not feel it yet or see, but someday you might walk to me. I'm waiting on forever, sorry.